Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. Like to see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Steel Division 2. We're on to episode number 22, and it's day 2 in our second campaign. And things are looking good. Things are looking really good, at least in the north. And we're going to try to take advantage of that while we can to make an additional push, rendering the action here a little bit less necessary than it might seem at the moment. To do that, we're definitely going to use the reinforcements here to the north, 3rd Guard Cavalry Corps. I have 35 points at my disposal. Oh, we have reserve. Oh, you got an artillery regiment and a cav corps, and then oh boy, that group really looks good. But we're gonna, if we wait one turn, we can call on them, and that's gonna give us, let's see, 3 cav regiments, a tank battalion, artillery motor regiment, and a recon squad. That is a pretty dang good haul, but that's an expensive price. I think I'm going to wait that one turn for them, depending on what happens here in just a moment. This was the German group that was here, that they were marking. They are trying to retreat back inside the front lines, but they didn't make it, so they still have no supplies right now. But a lot of this is going to depend on what happens here. Are we halted through these woods? We are most definitely not halted through these woods. That is a very good thing, and you could actually push out even further. So let's do just that. Hey, look at that. And now we can break off the front line for a moment. And there's that encirclement that we were hoping for. We got some weird colorization through here. This tank brigade is definitely not coming off the line though. And since you were marking them, should you? No, you're just going to go right on up here. So they could maybe sort of do something there, but we'll see. We did make the push through here unchecked, and I really like that. Really like that a lot. Now, this is a recon squad. What do they... Oh, anti-aircraft. Okay, a mixed AA battery. That's actually excellent, because we could potentially keep moving forward. Yes, these tanks can move right on in. So move forward to there. You're gonna move right on in, occupy this town. Now here's kind of the big trick of what do we want to do from here in terms of trying to cut these guys off. I suppose it's not a bad thing if those two try to engage from the rear, but ultimately we can't let them retake this town, so they will have to be dealt with at some point, and maybe this motorized battalion can handle that task. So in the meantime, we're going to send them around, and I want to make sure these guys remain totally cut off by, there we go. Front line goes away, and we keep pressure on them. So if they attack one of these guys, they will be able to support. It'll be a 1-on-2. And hopefully next turn, one of these units, like probably this regiment, or maybe this regiment, actually probably just this one, that's already on the line, we'll be able to finish cutting them off and cut their supply out as well. And then these guys we'll deal with in kind. There you go. There's our northern action. Now I could possibly engage these guys right now, but I don't know what they have in reserve. That makes me a little bit nervous. But it's a recon squad with tanks. And what do you have for these guys? Well, they have... it would be 1-on-1. That should be anti-air. Yeah, dual-purpose gun. But it's a Flak. It's a Flak 88. That can take out some tanks. Got a Flak 38. That's all supply trucks. Oh, and those are leaders. So they actually are very... They've got 4 rifle squads, 1 machine gun squad. And then it's all like anti-aircraft guns. But anti-aircraft guns that can, in a pinch, a lot of them anyway, point forward at a tank. And that's essentially, we're coming up with scout light armored tanks to deal with those anti-aircraft guns. So this could be a slaughter really either way, good or bad. It's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take. I'm saving these guys too, so I'm not going to use either of them. Now, this is not territory that I need immediately anyway. So the questionth recon squad. This is not urgent terrain. It's not urgent terrain. It is possible. It is possible to lose this battle by being cautious and not have it be a negative. They have not called in any support. There is no air squadrons, so it's one-on-one. Advantage should be us. It doesn't mean it will be. It depends on how effective those anti-aircraft... The Flak 88 should be effective. It should be strong enough to take out what I have. I do have a few assault engineers, so that's good, but we will not call on them initially. Armored recon, no points. Haha. No points. Wow. Okay. Well, then let's call on all of you guys. Don't mind if I do. No points. That is crazy. Is that by design or is that an accident? I don't know. 2 main roads. We'll want to get one on this side road. And one for this side road over here. Nice, we still have all of our points. Okay, regular recon squads. APCs. Are you going to have the infantry inside? Let's go ahead and get out 4 of these, put them all in the same area. Alright, so we have some T-70s. In terms of armor, none of it's terribly strong. You get an extra 20 millimeters of depth on the Valentine, but it's a smaller gun. I think I'd like the extra protection, so we're going to put one of these in each area. To start us out. And that leaves me with a single unit extra, and we can use a recon squad, I guess right here in the middle, that can go occupy this space. Make sure we have that covered. Oh, it's recon squad. What am I doing? Actually, it's showing up as regular infantry, it looks like, so I suppose that's not too bad. Okay, launch battle, and here we go. You guys are going to fast travel to... this is neutral, by the way. They are not dug in, so we are 50-50 on terrain here. So let's get you up to that crossroad. You guys fast travel up to just behind that building. You're going to come right up to the backside of that town. You're going to fast travel up into the heart of that town. And you are going to fast travel up. Yeah. Okay. And away we go. Let the fun begin. We'll keep an eye on the movement of the lines. It'll give me a clue as to where they're going. Because, you know, those lines always exist in real life. See a little push here. See a push here. Not the middle, though. So they're pushing on the outskirts, and they're starting to push here as well. And we are a little bit slow getting up to our places. I think we're going to have contact before we get into place necessarily, as we are losing some objectives. Okay, we have 3 points already. Let's call up our next tank. This time we'll go for the lighter one, and we're going to get support to kind of the main fighting area first off. And we'll do the same to this side. Those 3 points. Now you see we have plenty of units that are actually already behind enemy lines. Why? Because the tank, well, like virtually all of it, it's all scouts. It's all scouts. So they are not holding terrain at the moment. No wonder the lines are moving. So we need to be destructive. And you guys, hello, hello. 3 on 3, huh? Or 2 on 3. You guys should unload right there, at least in that hilltop, slightly protected tree position. Right now we could hit them with about 5% accuracy. They're just infantry unloading as well. Why are you still moving? Yeah, we need to restore blah blah blah. I know we don't have anything because, well, it's all scouts. And they're not there to hold land. Gosh, you guys went right past them, huh? Is he even still moving? Yeah, just slowly. Alright, so we've passed one infantry unit there. Oh, these guys are in place. Unload. And you're going to go right on up there. You don't unload. So where is a good position to put you in? Probably on the edge of the lake. Right up there. And this little APC. Control the flank there, and you're just going to keep right on rolling into town while that infantry moves up. Yeah, so even the tanks aren't giving us any sort of positioning, so hilltop, woods below, go ahead and take the woods up there. What I'm going to probably have to do here is bring out these assault engineers to hold territory, and I only have 3. So we're going to get one out to here to start. We will get one here into town. And I was going to say one over here, but there's really only one objective all the way up there. This side at least has a couple. I'm going to save one for later. Because, yeah, we're on a limited call here. Now let's get the actual APCs on their way out here. Looks like I did lose that one unit who just kept right on rolling along. Didn't follow the orders to go into the woods here. But we're inflicting some damage to these guys, and not really taking any, but they definitely brought some numbers up, so they did bring some guys to the game. So let's unload them. Let's actually get you in the church. The church is going to be probably... Oi! Oi! Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, you got the message. Two tanks here. See, the line is finally moving, as that is our assault engineer coming up. Surprising amount of infantry here, unless they're just totally leading out with this infantry. That certainly could be the case. Alright, so we're going to leave the scout up here, and I want to get you into a position where you guys can deal with this, so move up. Now, a leader is a good one to call up to hold some territory, so we'll bring them up over there. You guys can push up quite a bit more. Those guys all up. It's like we could... It feels like we could easily control the battlefield on this, except as a bunch of scouts. That challenge is made rather difficult. Okay, let's give you some support. Let's get you further into the woods here. Finish them off if you would, please. Alright. Well, they'll hold that territory. We do need to start trying to take this territory on the left, so I do have one assault engineer left, and I'm going to bring them up into the woods here on the hill. Ooh, they have no ammo left. They're gonna need some support.
Будь свободен. Пошли. Оружие на
Cross the street
изготовку.
with them. They're already in a good spot. Let's get these guys beyond this little village so that they could actually provide fire support on the other side. And same with this tank. Okay, we definitely hold the center.
Вставай, страна огромная.
Where is engineer we called on in the middle? Did they die? I don't see them anywhere. We have a commander out here.
Вижу противника.
Okay, we'll bring out a squad here and we'll bring out a couple tanks. So we're going to bring a big bunch down this road here in a moment. These guys, I'm probably going to move across to here in a little bit. We do have a little bit of an ammo issue. Let's go ahead and take care of that before we do anything. Alright, how are we looking out here?
Разговорчики в строю. Ваши приказания?
Получите. Разведотряд приказа.
There we go. Is that our 88? No, that's the Flak 38. Scout versus scout. No ammo here. There you go. 5-1. No, this is not scout versus scout, is it?
Куда мы направляемся? Одни фашисты.
Oh, we lost our tank.
Сержант Попов ранен. Стреляйте.
And that APC. That's what I was worried about.
Нам здорово попало.
That's just the Flak 38. That's not even the stronger one.
Да, товарищ.
I need to get you guys up onto the hill here.
Товарищ командир.
Still have their Bren. Their other guns depleted.
Ваша карета вас ждет, товарищ. Доставлю вас туда в долю секунды. Да?
Starting phase B, we are into the advantage now, so despite the minor complications I'm having with holding territory and defeating those flak guns, you guys are going to unload up here, if unloading is your thing.
Вижу противника.
For two of them, it clearly is. Start moving forward. We'll keep them in this spot. I like their location. I could and should take more here. So we're going to have to start emerging out from this area.
Товарищ командир.
Вижу противника.
Эта война закончится к Новому году. Да, товарищ. Понял. Выдвигаюсь.
We're definitely holding a lot of territory, so we're looking good on that. 13 minutes. That's where they ended up. They're over here. Which is kind of odd. We lost somebody else here as well, and there's your Flak 88. And we're down to just this scout. Everybody else died to this Flak 38. And that's just a Flak 38. This is the big gun, the Flak 88. So they've got two of them placed around here, and they apparently hold the advantage. So I don't want to go too fast. I'm going to start speeding things up a little bit. I do want to clear that infantry out of here. I don't want to send the commander in. Let me see what I can call on support-wise. I can call on another recon squad. Call on another APC or two. And then I guess we can call on that leader tank. Bring up some support into here. The guy's still around here somewhere. I don't think I wiped that unit out. Ah, there they are. Four, three, two, one. Falling back. There they are. There they are. Get him. Get him. It's weird on that ×2 speed. I never do the ×2 speed on here. There we go. Got him. That opens it up. Okay. So you're going to move across to here. You guys are going to move across up here. You're going to move around that side. You're going up here. You're going to move up here. And we're going to get you up to here. And all of you guys that are coming down the road are going to move up. Fast move to here. Alright, so that moved up the front line. Here comes more infantry in support. They are unloading as they've been spotted. And they're already falling back. Okay, that's the leader tank. Okay, now the left flank is weak, but that's those flak guns, and I really don't want to waste my units going up there when we're facing victory in 8 minutes. Now I have a bunch of units here that could move up to, I don't know, crossroads up here. And so could these guys. And so could that guy. So we are taking the Flak 38. Okay. Now, if I get all of you at once, could you please do something about that? Please, oh please. Do something about that Flak 38.
Так точно.
Come on, guys. Go get him. Are we not even shooting at him? Out of range. Told you to engage him. You fell back though, didn't you? Oh, he got me. Gosh, come on. You lost sight of him. There he is. Come on, guys. Take him out. Oh, I didn't want that command vehicle. Command vehicle. Everybody else. I need to hold the territory. There we go. Got him. Okay, we got him.
Вижу противника.
Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
Alright, that one infantry unit is in trouble and falling back, and that, I think that's going to open this up. It does. Good. Look at that. 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Куда мы направляемся?
Now, I've got to leave a couple of you here, not take all. That's too far away. Let's just hold it. 10 seconds. We got this. That's a victory. We only took out one of their big guns, but we got the victory with relatively minor losses. Did both. Played it safe and got the victory, and fairly comfortably. We just had that one issue being that those flak guns were definitely capable of destroying that armor, in which case I only managed 8 kills and took 16 losses, most of that to those flak guns. Most of what we killed was just infantry and one flak 38. It wasn't even a flak 88. And you can see all of our losses were to those 3 flak guns that we encountered. And unfortunately, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 light tanks. So that hurt. That definitely hurt. 2 or 3 would have been more minor, but we'll take it. Still got the victory. It's still going to push them back. And they are routed, so next time we'll be able to force their surrender. And continue the advance. Hopefully right down this road. Look at that. Direct path to Minsk. Also with a shortcut or turning up along with the northern road on our way to the railroad. So the path, at least for now, is open. And if we can get down there fast enough and establish a front line much further ahead, we don't have to fight through the defenses except at that kind of last moment and have a lot of turns to be able to accomplish it. And that's why I want to call up those reserves here as soon as possible. So that's the northern, all established. These guys push back out of the way. They're routed. Hopefully next turn I can finish them off, capture them. That would be awesome. And then these guys almost cut off. They'll get cut off next turn unless they try to break out of it. These guys are once again put behind the lines, and they're going to be able to rout here very soon. And now we're kind of looking into the southern and central fronts. Now, the southern, I'm not looking to engage right now. I'm trying to get around. So to do that, what do we have? There's one battle group unit here, but at the moment it appears there's a pretty big hole. These guys are dug in, don't want to engage. Light tanks don't necessarily want to engage there either. I do have a hole right here at the moment, so I'd like to push through from here, and we'll try to give that a shot. Otherwise, I'll have a few units hold a line here, maybe 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then everybody else is going to try to go around. So this tank brigade, support artillery, and then, wow, really? That's all you can manage by you? Can you go further? You most definitely can, so you will. And these guys are going to Now take over the front line there. I would have had them dig in, but that's okay. Now I'd like the tank brigade to keep moving, so I'll call up somebody else in their place. And they can dig in, so let's do it. And then here's where we're going to try to work that front line. I would love to break through here. I'm afraid of getting too deep without support, though. What kind of support can you get? Anybody? Anybody? Somebody? Somebody? Nothing. Okay. I do not want to isolate them that bad, so you're going to go around to the north. And so are you. Everybody else, though, is going to push this side. There you go. We can isolate this way. Now I'll at least have some support here. Maybe. Maybe. They're all used up after all, actually. Now, an encirclement would be freaking awesome. Not sure I'm going to pull that off, but that would be ideal. Can you... They can break through, but I think I have to knock this unit out. Bypassing is not going to do me much good. But if I engage them... Oh, see, it won't even let me engage them. What the heck? I might have these two units dig in and just kind of hold this front until that support comes along. Though this is a great way to get down there. But I think the better way is going to be right through here, where we are currently getting through. Now, if they stretch themselves thin enough to try to cover this front and keep this front, I mean, if these guys fall back, then that's going to make things easy. But if they try to thin these units out back along here, imagine if you pulled 3 units away, suddenly these guys become vulnerable and available to attack in an upcoming turn. But if I can, I'd keep a couple of these units moving forward, create an encirclement, keep these 3-4 units moving forward down around here, and encircle this whole group. And slowly, you know, starve them out, and meanwhile start to send more units down to capture Borisov, in which then I can call reserves, and these guys can get finished off at some point without much of a fight, hopefully. But you can't engage this unit for some reason. Oh, because they have 0 points. So let's just go ahead and dig you in. And let's dig you in so that way if they do attack, you guys at least have a good defensive position. And holy cow, that is a turn, with the exception of what can I do? I have bomber regiment and I have a fighter regiment. Let's use the bomber to bombard and take out the action points of somebody somewhere. But who do we want that somebody somewhere to be? Probably you. Or you. Maybe you. This unit, I don't think they're going to try to break through here. They could. I'm not saying they definitely won't, but bombard you. Boom. And there you go. So now the only attack they could make from here is going to be here or here. And then maybe deep reserves from up there. And that also means the only way that they can attack around here is if they attack, you know, around here. So we will put Fighter Regiment here. And that leaves the only possibility for these guys are one of these two to initiate an attack. This guy to initiate an attack, which would be stupid. Though he could attack them. But yeah, that's that. So I think we're ready to wrap this turn up, which means I'm ready to wrap this episode up. We'll do the morning transition into the afternoon at the beginning of the next turn. See if they try to counterattack anywhere. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.